Last time tonight from Goddamn Rex, our guests tonight on Raw Music Urban Sessions. Good evening and welcome to another edition of the program. Great opening song from a great band. It's a great opportunity now to meet the guys who make the music, so let's introduce them to you. Let's let them do it themselves. Let's start with the lead singer.
My name's Billy, and I sing kind of.
Eric Martin, I'm on guitar.
Oh,
Somebody else.
Wow.
Andrew, I'm on bass.
And marijuana.
Mikey, drums.
Chris Martin, other guitar.
Gentlemen, thanks for coming down tonight. It's great. You started off the show with a bang. Goddamn Rex.
Yep.
Is that a statement about the band, the name of the band? Does it say anything about you guys? You chose that name. I know
Yes.
there's an origin. You had to embellish Rex originally to make it to distinguish yourself from other bands. But what's the origin of the name of the band?
The Rex were taken.
Rex would take it. Okay.
We love the name The Rex, but apparently there was like 5 million of bands that have that name, and we're way too lazy.
Actually,
to
we
look
tried
into
a
that.
couple different names and they didn't work. And then the
Northern
last
Rex.
time we got different drummers, different bass players. And the last time I remember saying, if this goddamn band doesn't work out this time, that's it. So we said, throw goddamn in there.
There you go. So it's also seemingly a perfect. If anyone who's seen this band live, you would say like, yeah, I think that's properly the right name. They sat down and came up with the right name, and it's not. And I don't mean to denigrate you guys.
Not at all. I'm taking it as a compliment.
I mean to say
Sorry,
that
that was
your
the
live
most
shows
goddamn
are
band.
kind of, you've developed a bit of a legendary stage presence. Your shows are raucous, they're rock and roll, it's a combination of your sound. You have a little bit of punk, a little bit of outlaw country, but it's all rock and roll, and it's like a real party from start to finish. And it becomes even more of a party with each successive song. So that's really the brand of the Rex, right? Am I correct in that assumption?
That sounds
I'd agree
pretty
with
great.
that, yeah.
Yeah. So
Not that I always remember all of the set, but yeah.
the first song we heard tonight that you opened up the program with last time tonight is a new song because you were here on the
Yes.
program about 2.5 years ago.
Yes, sir.
You still don't have a new album out. The current album is the Empty Bottles and Reckless Hearts album.
Yep.
We write one
So
new
you're working
song
on some
every
new
2.5
material now,
years.
which is why we wanted to have you guys back. You reached out to me, Billy, so we got some new stuff. We'd like to be on the show, and here you are. So that's the only thing you have in the can so far that you're working on?
We probably have about 10 new songs that are in various stages of being done. Want to get like maybe 2 more before we record.
Okay, so yeah, you're working them out live before you actually get into the studio?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we go into the studio with them nailed down because we don't have a lot of money.
So the sound of the band, I mentioned, you mentioned it in your bios online, it says punk, country,
Yep.
rock and roll. So you guys have all these mixed influences
Yeah.
that you work into your music, and it's part of the somewhat original sound that you guys have, right? So why choose those particular genres? Are you all in the same boat about those 2 genres making up the sound of the Rex being
Well, me and Mikey are
representative?
probably the most punk-leaning members of the band. These other guys, classic rock and blues and punk too, and I love country. I grew up with Johnny Cash records in the house, and I love that kind of country. The new pop country, I have no use for it at all, but Hank
Yeah, we
Williams,
stay away
Johnny
from that.
Cash, any of that kind of stuff I love.
But yeah, we started
Lucinda
out with,
Williams.
and we started playing Metallica and Slayer, and then
Well,
branched
Chris-
up into.
Your first band was the Slayer band, right?
Yeah, with Sean McCann, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Then
great.
we realized chicks don't like heavy metal that much, so we switched it up a little.
Yeah, it's usually, as they say, it's a sausage fest, as they say. But
the smart ones like it.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, let's hear some more music, okay? So this one is from the album.
Yes.
So this one is called
Sweet, we get to
"Here's to You." Once again, Goddamn Rex.
I'll call a time and I'm yours and you're mine. But then you're really mine. You want me, then you don't. You will and then you won't. But in the end, it all works out just fine. Try to keep me down, knock my heart around. But every time I got back off the ground, try to do me wrong, only made me strong. Yeah, so here's to you. You were crossing lines, I ignored the signs. No one there to blame but myself. to you. Here's to you. Trying to bring me back around. You tried to worry me to death. Took your passion for a weakness. Ended up wasting your breath. Yeah! Hit by the raise the bar. I'm a better man by far. I'm dealing your fury and your sound. I wake up on those days with a smile on my face, knowing all that nonsense ain't around. Hit bottom, raise the bar. I'm a better man by far. I'm dealing with your nonsense and your noise. I wake up on most days with a smile on my face. Yeah, so here's to you. Here's to you. Here's to you.
Once again, here's to you from Goddamn Rex. Billy, I understand you were talking before about the country. That
Yes.
You're into country, some classic stuff, Johnny Cash. Not the pop country stuff, the stuff
No.
that's classically called today, it's referred to as outlaw country.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
Waylon
and-
Jennings, all that kind of stuff.
And you are, and then we were talking about this as well before the show, about you performing on these outlaw country cruises.
Yeah, I do like a guitar pull thing with a couple of singer-songwriters from Nashville.
Now, I was thinking, that the last place I would want to be is on a ship with 5,000 other people trapped at sea.
Yeah.
But you seem to say it was one of the best experiences you ever had.
It's fantastic. I had to be talked into it. My ex-wife talked me into it, going on the first one I went on, and I owe her big time for that because I've met so many people through it, had such a good time.
The album, okay? So, Empty Bottles, Reckless Hearts.
Yeah.
Okay. We start with the empty bottles part.
Yeah.
You guys have a bit of a reputation as a hard partying band when you're on stage.
I don't know where that comes from.
I know.
Was that part of the reason you named the album Empty Bottles?
Well,
There are empty bottles around after you guys play, I must admit.
Well, there's a line. There's one of the songs we played last time we were here is called "She Don't Love Me," and one of the lines I wrote for that song was, "We all know that empty bottles make for reckless hearts." So it's basically about how you drink and lose your inhibitions, and I find that to be true.
You guys prefer live shows to recording in the studio?
They're both awesome, depending on, well, if there's nobody at the live show.
We
Which has
still
happened
have fun
before.
because we just throw them back.
Yeah,
on,
as someone, I've seen you guys about 6 or 7 times, and first of all, I've never seen the place empty when you guys play. People come out, you have a great reputation, you have a great following. And when they come out and you put on the show that you put on, everybody has a great time.
Well, that's the goal. Everybody should have fun,
Absolutely.
especially us.
Well, it stems from the stage. You guys are having a blast on stage. The audience is having a blast, and you do a lot of interacting with the audience.
That's mostly this guy.
Well, that's the background I come from. I grew up basically in CBGB, and when you're watching a punk band on stage, the guys in the next band are standing next to you watching the same band. That's where I come from. So it's the audience and the bands are the same people. That's how I grew up.
Now, you guys have been together for about 8 years now, this incarnation of the band, playing together, right?
I'd say so, yeah.
All right. And the chemistry when you're writing songs, is it a collaborative effort?
Absolutely.
So it's just one brings an idea and the rest all sit around and
It usually
and you
starts
build
with
upon
one
it?
of us coming
Yeah.
up with like a melody line, just maybe a chorus,
Yeah.
like
Table
a piece of
session.
the song.
Yeah, pretty much all of us bring songs. We'll write them on acoustic guitar, show it to the other guys, and everybody will write parts that fit it.
Sit around a table.
Yeah. So I mean,
Together.
everyone, like on our last record, it says all songs written and performed by Goddamn Rex because we all wrote every song. There's no one song on that record that just one guy wrote. We all wrote all of it.
So this chemistry you guys have, did that happen from the get-go, or did it take some time for you guys to start to be that creative element that working
No, I think it was right from the
symbiotically?
beginning.
Yeah, pretty much.
We were friends before. Like we didn't like meet up and decide to form a band. We were all friends. Like I was in a band called the Unfuckables, which is probably gonna get bleeped out. But we used to play with a band with these that Andrew, Eric, and Chris were in, and we became friendly. And then at some point he wanted to form a country band, and this is what it turned into.
This is where we got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see some more of this chemistry at work. This is another track from the Empty Bottles Reckless Hearts album. This is Trainwreck Blues.
I was kind of aimless and drifting. I had no direction in life. I wasn't searching for the righteous path. I was walking the edge of a knife. I was just a train disaster, slowly taking leave of those tracks, doing heavy damage all along the route, never really looking back. I was kind of broken and heartsick. She said she had the prescription for me. We spent a lot of time drunk in the bedroom, drunk as we could possibly be. But that wouldn't go on forever, and the end came as I came to see. That I kind of fell for the haze of the whiskey, she kind of fell for me. She gives me a kiss, sing a song, out to the trees, I'll fall in love. Can't give her my heart, not the only beggar. All I can give her are the Trainwreck Blues. Yeah! Self-destruction as an art form, very rarely pretty. Still, I'll take it any day over weeping and self-pity. Give me some heavy drinking and lots of other reckless shit. I get myself into a whole lot of trouble just to see if I can get out of it. Scrapes on knuckles, bloody nose, another glass, ripped off clothes, pounded hay, put on my shoes, yelling river at the Trainwreck Blues.
Trainwreck Blues, Goddamn Rex, once again. So, gentlemen, you got a bunch of gigs coming up. Let's share them. Let's tell people where they are and when they are so they can come and see you guys in action.
I forgot the dates already.
Ah, come on.
Well, March 1st, we're doing, we do this thing around St. Patty's Day every year called Whiskey on a Sunday, where we play a few hours of stuff like the Pogues and Flogging Molly, Dropkick Murphys, and Stiff Little Fingers, and traditional stuff. And we're doing that March 1st, which is Staten Island's Parade Day, at West Cork Union Hall in Henderson. And then we're doing that again on March 14th, which is a Saturday, down in Asbury Park at a bar in the convention center called Mutiny Beach, I think it's called.
Yes.
And then I think the next one after that we're playing is also in Asbury Park in the Bond Street basement. and I don't even know who we're playing with yet. It's a friend of ours, Bill the Butcher's big birthday party.
Both of those Irish shows turn into rec shows too.
Yeah, we end up playing our own
Eventually,
stuff too.
after the Irish stuff, it's a rec show. You know.
Sure, I'm sure they're going to be great shows, of course. Now,
We don't know when to stop playing.
that's okay. So everybody come and gets their money's worth, and then some.
And then some,
And
yeah.
then some.
They like
All right.
to
So
drink, I
where
hear.
can folks find you? You guys are in the usual places on Bandcamp, Spot, wherever.
Yes,
Where
sir.
can they get hold of your music?
Yeah, on all of the streaming services and Bandcamp, yeah.
At Bandcamp. You said, by the way, you mentioned that the album, which is currently only available in digital format, right?
Right.
Is going to be pressed into vinyl sometime soon.
Yeah, we're,
For
we
those people who still love the black plastic. You know.
Yeah, we started our own record label, Goddamn Records, and we're putting it out.
Where'd you come up with that name?
I was on mushrooms.
This
and-
kid.
Cut.
As you can see, you guys are, it's like completely inhibition free when you're talking about the band, the music. I mentioned that, the chemistry earlier, and you have to like each other as people, right? First, which of course you had a smart ass comment.
I hate
about.
these guys.
But it's true. You can see it. It's evident that obviously you guys like each other, and it makes it, I guess, a lot easier to sit down and write the songs and then go on stage and play, right?
Yeah.
We don't
Well,
do
we
it
know we're not-
enough, actually.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
We're not going to make money doing this. We know that.
So it's a labor of love.
Yeah,
more
so
than-
we have to have fun. It's,
Right.
we have to. Otherwise, I'm not doing it.
Absolutely.
GoFundMe. We need $1 million by the next show.
Yeah, if you want to, just go to our Bandcamp and pay, $5 million for the record if you want. There's no limit.
Yeah, I encourage you by all means, as you've heard me say this many times, those of you who are regular viewers of the program, independent artists are your best bang for your buck in the music business. Don't go around saying that there's no good music out there. There is. You just have to spend a little bit more of your energy getting it. So go to places like Bandcamp and buy the records, download the music, support independent artists like this, go see them at the shows, and you really will enjoy. You'll discover there's a lot of great new music out there, just like these guys, the Goddamn Rex, are making. Guys, I want to thank you so much for coming down here today.
Thank you for having us.
It was a pleasure to have you
Yes,
here.
thank you.
I got to do a little bit of personal promotion here. Folks, tune in to Maker Park Radio every other Saturday morning. And
Yes.
listen to my program, The Rocker, with Lorenzo Mamelli, where I play a diverse hodgepodge of generation-spanning rock songs. If you want to know when the next program is going to be on, just visit therockernyc.com for updates on when and past programs you can stream if you like as well. And before we go, we're going to hear one more from this great band, Goddamn Rex, with my favorite song by the band, sending us out with a song called Almost Homesick Blues. Thanks for watching. Be safe out there. We'll see you again in a month.
Monday morning, I'm crawling out of bed. Will that alarm clock ever stop? I'm predicting when I'm dead and my head keeps pounding. Maybe I should city filled with my darling on the road. For every goddamn city, from LA to Buffalo. What I've got now, maybe more than I deserve. Back for forever crash. I built you up and burnt you down. I could have tried a little more. I could have fucked up a whole lot less. But that's alright, 'cause I'm living next to you tonight. You're my whole world. Yeah, you're all I need. All I need tonight.
False hope. Dry your eyes. New lust. Bound for life. Just when you thought there was nothing left. So far I survived without any guide. Who are you saving? I don't want your head. Who are you saving? I don't want your head. Thank you.